So we'll continue with the lesson. Yes. So that is the challenge. Yes, there is challenges of rogue doctors. There is challenges of unnecessary referrals. We agree. But trying to get another bureaucratic machinery to regulate it is even getting us into even deeper problems because they do not have the capacity. You can't tell me they'll start supervising which doctors 50 million Kenyans go to when they can't even give them access to medical care as we speak today. Let us not put more burden on that ministry. And for that reason, I support the decision by the committee. Thank you.
Member for Funyula.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for giving me an opportunity to comment on the Health Amendment Bill number 20 of 2022. Honorable Speaker, the cardinal role of a legislator is to pass laws. So from a policy point of view, from a practice point of view, we should allow any legislative proposal, as so far as it's constitutional, does not in any way infringe on the current legislation, it's within public policy, and is a well-researched and thought-out legislative proposal to go the long way to the far end. So in this regard, Honorable Speaker, on the other side, Honorable Speaker, we are at a dilemma as Kenyans and as people, the fear of overregulation. Honorable Speaker, looking at the provisions in which our honorable colleague intends to amend, that's Section 79A, brings to fore into a very subtle debate that seems to have not been settled in this country and probably elsewhere. What comes first? Is it policy, framework? Is it legislation or subsidiary regulations? Honorable Speaker, I would imagine that within the infrastructure, the fraternity of the medical field, there are very clear policy regulations concerning treatment, referral, all those kind of process up to the far end. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, I do believe and trust that the medical profession has got practicing notes that clearly state when the matter is to be referred, what's the process of referral, and what is the rest of the things. As far as we allow our medical doctors to be registered, to be thoroughly and adequately trained, probably for a longer period than most professions in this country, 5-6 years or so, for them to go through internship, to go through clinicals, up to the time they are registered and given authority to practice. We must have some kind of confidence, some kind of trust in the process. If we don't trust the process that leads to registration and certification of our doctors, then that's where we need to train our eyes on, resolve the matter. Honorable Speaker, I would be very afraid that I go to hospital, my heart has stopped pumping for one reason or another. Probably the poll results have not been good, or probably something has happened, and my heart stops pumping. And I'm in Seaport Health Center, which has no facility. For me to be referred to Busia referral, county referral hospital, there must be another bureaucracy to approve. Honorable Speaker, yes, it is normally very good, politically good, to bring on the House some legislative proposals that gives us a political platform, gives us airtime, but let's look at things from a practical point of view. You are calling a bureaucracy, and here they are saying, the body responsible for registration and licensing of medical practitioners and dentists. The gentleman in charge has traveled to Siberia.